This is coming to us from Daniel RPK. Cal Kestis will make his live-action debut in a Disney Plus series. Now, is this going to be his own Disney Plus series? Is this going to be in someone else's series?
I don't know. Do you think Will Poulter will play him?
What's his name again? Cameron Monaghan, is it? I've met him.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy.
You met him?
Yeah. Manchester last year.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, he's a really lovely guy, and everyone in his line, he actually didn't show him on. He was, standing up, speaking to everyone. He was engaging with everyone. And I wasn't getting out signed from a role like that. I was just there, and he was asking me. I was like, "Oh, where you from?" and stuff like that. So he's a really lovely guy. So I want this to happen for him. He's great.
100%.
And we both love the games. Well, I love the first one. I love the second one. You don't like the first one, but
I don't like the gameplay of the first one, but I love the story and the character of Cal Kestis in the first game. I think the story in the first game is stronger than the second, but I find the gameplay better in the second than the first. So it's sort of back and forth a little bit for me. I still really like the story in the second one, just saying, but the first story is some of the best Star Wars, I think, when it comes to Jedi and
yes,
so and the Empire.
We both love this character, obviously a Star Wars character named Cal as well. That'll do it for me.
Well, BD's actually shown up in live action already, and we was kind of like, oh, is he going to be the Jedi that shows up in season 2, Mando, or something like that? And we had all these theories about him popping up a long time ago. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, but we got Luke instead. But
which was the best thing that could have happened. And looking at it, the only thing that could have happened. Yeah,
but I mean, at the end of the day, still, I want Cal Kestis. I want this character to be on live action. I want to see him swing that double-edged lightsaber. I want to see some cool shit on there. And again, it just makes sense. He's a beloved character in the Star Wars lore. There's so much room to put him in somewhere.
So here's what I'm going to ask you. We're going to get Jedi Free, whatever it may be called. Do you think it will take place between the games? Do we think the third Jedi game could take place after Return of the Jedi? We know the first two take place before A New Hope. So, do we think we could have a big time skip there? Where do we see him fitting in? Or does his last Jedi game take place... Oh, a theory has just come to my head, I'll let you know about it. Does his last Jedi game take place just before A New Hope? Something like that. Sorry, I'm calling it A New Hope. Episode 4. That's going to fuck some people off as well. Star Wars. We're speaking of Star Wars as a whole, though, so this is just going to confuse people. Does it take place before Star Wars, his final game? And then he shows up after in, let's say, which I'm thinking if it's not his own project, the thing I'm thinking the most is Ahsoka Season 2. That's the thing I see him popping up in more like the most likely thing to pop up in.
Yes, I think so. It makes some sense. It would be so nice to have these, Ahsoka and Cal Kestis, these two now. I know obviously Ahsoka is the more veteran character here, but Cal Kestis is it's been a while for quite a while now. So
here's what I'm saying as well.
Okay.
As an antagonist, towards spoilers for Jedi Survivor, towards the end of the game, there's a section where you embrace the darkness, and it is one of the fucking coolest segments in the game. Do we see him go, I don't want to say full Sith, because I don't think he'd ever be Sith, but do we see him maybe turn to the dark side at the end of his trilogy, and then shows up as an antagonist in Ahsoka Season 2, which might be a bit cheap, and I don't think people, like fans of the character, would like that, and it's like, oh, we got these 3 games, he turns to the dark side and then shows up in Ahsoka Season 2 and gets beat by Ahsoka. I wouldn't necessarily even beat by Ahsoka, maybe gets turned back to the light by Ahsoka.
Hang on. I think...
Don't do that, mate, it's dangerous.
I think if they're going to take the Cal Kestis character in a much different route where he's conflicted within the Force and whatnot, I think the best thing they can do with it is don't put him full Jedi, don't put him full Sith, have him be a grey Jedi, have him be in between, in the middle, because it's a thing.
Balin and Shin.
Yeah, sort of like that, but I'm more on the side of like passive kind of thing. He's at the end of the day, he's gone through some shit. He's had a pretty rough time. He's not so forgiving or as lovable as we saw him in the games. He's a bit more hard, he's a bit more gritty, and he's not as, say if he doesn't encounter Ahsoka, it's not going to be like, oh, hi, how are you doing? I was a Jedi. It's going to be...
Yeah, right, Mush, I was a Jedi.
They're gonna clash
yes.
as soon as they meet. So I think definitely, that's the options I see with Cal Kestis.
And that's assuming it's Ahsoka Season 2.
Yes.
Which we know is one of the things that is coming down in the pipeline. Now, my only thing is, what would we get Ahsoka Season 2 in 26? When did we get Ahsoka Season 1? 23? Back end of last year? So we'd maybe get Ahsoka in 26. And when did Jedi? That came out in 23 as well. And I think it's only recently they've announced that it's in development.
Yeah, I'm going to say this, though. I think it's annoying because obviously you want to complete the trilogy of games and obviously Respawn, the guys who made the game. They obviously are cooking up a third one. And at the same time, it's like, I would love to have a show with Cal Kestis. I don't think there's any room for it, though, for a dedicated show towards him. If the game was, let's say if they did one game, maybe 2 at a push, then yeah, you'd have some room to do Cal Kestis' story, live action, set after or in between or something like that. But to really make the most of this character, I think you need to do something big to make him really stand out. And I think Grey Jedi is probably one of the best things you can do.
Yeah, I would almost prefer it be something in between the games, because we started this guy in the games. I kind of want to finish his story in the games. I'd feel a bit, I Respawn, get it, it's not their IP. You know what I mean? But I'd feel a bit upset if Respawn didn't get to finish his story.
I get that. I do, but at the same time, there's so many characters I think that didn't have their story finished.
Yeah.
And it would be nice for a change for this to get the ending he does deserve. But at the same time, it's going to be nothing new if he doesn't get the ending.
Yeah.
If it's not the ending.
Kyle, are you tweaking?
What do you mean?
You're like rocking back and forth like you're on ketamine or something.
It's this chair. Oh, Christ.
Come on, guys, Cal Kestis, let's go.
No, just I've got eczema and I'm quite itchy on my knees at the moment, so I'm very much like it's rocking me back and forth.
So you just sat there. Anyway, guys.
Cal Kestis. Give me some of that kyber crystal.
A mate at work today told me I said, would cocaine affect an Astartes from 40k? And he went, no. He went, but warp dust does. And I went, I am calling all cocaine warp dust now. So Kyle's on the warp dust.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, guys, let us know down below, where do you think we're going to see Cal Kestis in live action? This is just a rumour right now, but it's coming from a very reliable...
High on fucking warp dust. Swinging fucking sabers around.
Yeah. He's just on the mantis the whole time, just woo!
Yeah.
So, yeah. Right, guys. Where do you think we're seeing Cal Kestis? In his own show, possibly in Ahsoka Season 2. Maybe. Which another show which is set in that time period, Skeleton Crew.
I mean, it does make sense if this is something that's rumoured, highly rumoured around.
But now he needs to survive through the entire trilogy to get to that point. So, yeah.
We'll see.
So, and if that's the case, then the next Jedi game needs to be set after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
We'll see.
Thanks for watching. We're back at it. You know, we love doing this. Fuck, I had a big fucking pizza for tea. Anyway, we love doing this. We would do it all day, every day if we could. But Kyle's got a busy Kyle's got a busy wanking schedule.
Oh my god, I want to go eat pizza.
I already have. Kyle, are you working Saturday?
I am.
All right. We've got to do the Hellboy review on Friday night.
I think we'll do an out of theatre reaction.
We've got to do the review on Friday night because I'm out on Saturday with work.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just do it whenever. I mean, like you said, the film's been out for 10 days now.
Yeah. But yeah, we need to do it on Friday night. This is me putting my foot down on your cock. It needs to be Friday night.
Potentially.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one, which will be our Hellboy review on Friday night. See you later. Wow, wasn't that a great video? Would you agree, Kyle?
Yes, you should definitely give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed.
We are now late night TV talk show hosts who say subscribe to our channel after video because we are cool.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, aren't we?
Mate, just commit to it.
Oh, no.
But don't commit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, thanks for watching.
Yeah.